Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played.
Rijkaard.
Inzaghi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Nicely spread. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Persib Bandung clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Probing pass. Nicely worked.
Kukçu.
Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Rijkaard.
Roberto Carlos.
Dani Olmo is herring after that one.
Now it's Dani Olmo. An instinctive delivery. And he was alert to it. And he's gone long. Caceres calmly anticipates.
Belletti.
So no chances falling either way for the time being. And it's Kaka. And it's Olmo. And here's Raul.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Belletti. Here's Cannavaro.
And here's Raul. Now that's a lovely exchange. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Forlan. Sagan Tosu have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Persib Bandung with the corner, there first. He has a look out. Forced to go back. That's an excellent. Sagan Tosu are looking to go forward now. Raul.
Van Basten.
Who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Beckham.
And it's Rijkaard.
Cannavaro.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Roberto Carlos. Look at the space. Real chance! It's in! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Basten.
Touches it back. Again the flag's up. Caceres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van Basten, Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Good read, needed to be. Pass somewhat off target. Kupchu. Now it's Forlan. Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Forlan. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Driving forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's an imaginative pass. McAllister. This is a promising build-up. The final seconds now. Hakimi. Always shoots! So, a temporary halt to the action. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Persib Bandung with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Persib Bandung definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Sagantosu have it back, and it's fallen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kaka. Now it's Dani Olmo, and it's been played through. He's in a good... And the shot! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Persib Bandung tries a shot! Corner number 2 then. Forlan with the short one. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Persib Bandung find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Kupchu.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Forlan! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're back within reach! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So could they be onto something here? Roberto Carlos goes short. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. McAllister. That's Rijkaard. Kukçu. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. And it's Mendes. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hakimi. Rijkaard. Van Basten. And this is Ronaldo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Little doubt, that is a foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Persib Bandung are looking to break at pace. Romario. Royce. Can he get it through? Romario looking to receive it in space. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Romario, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That's a shade optimistic.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Van Basten. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Hakimi cuts it out. And it's Hakimi. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cleared away. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So we're very much on the way now.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, nice, just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And here's Mbappe.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Filippo Inzaghi. Raul. Lovely bit of skill.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
And it's been given away.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe.
He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe.
Vinicius Junior.
Beckham does well to get it back.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Raul.
Now who's going to be first to this? Not the most convincing of passes.
Persib Bandung so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Rodri. Now it's Mbappe.
Plenty to aim at here. Incoming delivery.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Moved on forwards. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Stood up well to him there.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Dani Olmo.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Kaká.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Persib Bandung with the corner, there first. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Oh, important interception.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Belletti. Beckham. And it's Cáceres. Here's Cannavaro. Dani Olmo. He's looking wide. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Dembele.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Saka with the foul.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Raul. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Saka. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. Calafiori. And it's Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's had a shot! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal have fired them.
A bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Calafiori. Calafiori can so cleverly bypass the press. Mbappe goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aims beyond the defence. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Saka really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Saka. It's Dembele! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace.
Tries one from range. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Persib Bandung choosing to make the first change.
Dani Olmo, number 7.
Roberto Carlos.
Coming on the
Kaká
field.
getting forward.
Number 23.
Spread
Roman.
neatly.
Number 5. Dennis Bergkamp.
Persib Bandung still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Dembele. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good ball over the top. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Saka! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Kaka. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Roberto Carlos. Bergkamp. Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cannavaro. No, again there's no way through. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, terrible pass. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper could... And he shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 71.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Vinicius Junior taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get chance! Dembele, that has been cut short. And it's Bergkamp. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his... Can he finish? Now, how often do you see that?
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Ousmane Dembele. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 41, Declan Rice. Coming on the field, number 10, Eberechi Eze. Number 18, Mohamed Salah. Number 22,
Persib Bandung have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Persib Bandung are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Arsenal, number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 11, Kenan Yildiz.
Lacking in accuracy.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Kubasi. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Rodgers. Rodgers venturing down the left. He's having a pop! And he's lifted it over. Caceres. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Royce. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pinches it off him.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
And that's a throw-in.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Roberto Carlos. That's Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Royce. And this is Romario. And he's being shifted off it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Persib Bandung have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just
today's
about
match.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
I think the opposition defence... Chance for a shot! And again! Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with the challenge. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice-looking ball. Well, nicely intercepted. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Dani Olmo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Real chance! Goal! The first significant strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Dani Olmo. Belletti. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Zanetti. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Sneijder. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ferran Torres. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Strokes it back, and it's Guardiola. And here's Bellingham. Oh, terrible mistake. And he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! And this is Sneijder. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's in a great position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Persib Bandung are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough they'll get another break.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Persib Bandung sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that's an excellent interception. Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kaká. Spread neatly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dani Olmo. Yamal. To Guardiola. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Kaka. Knocks it into space. Raul finding himself in space. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ferran Torres. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Persib Bandung really could have done without this. A big, deep breath. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Johor Darul Tazim cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. He's got away. Filippo Inzaghi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Raul. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. Good ball, good take. Beckham. And here's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Wesley Sneijder coming on the field. Number 42. Antoine
Persib
Semenyo.
Bandung perhaps
Number
contemplating
21.
their next change here.
Serginho. Number 18.
Rijkaard
Lionel
with
Messi.
the... Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Floated through. Johor Darul Tazim can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's cut it out.
Persib Bandung clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Timber scooting forward. Aims beyond the defence.
That's going in strongly.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. Royce. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
have
You
to
give him an
82
inch
minutes
and he'll
in.
take a mile. Such immaculate precision. Right card is the guilty party there. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. There's the shot! And that is well cleared. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Over to the right flank. Royce venturing down the left. A probing pass. Romario wants to run onto this.
Bandung can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just eases him off the ball. That's destined for the flank. And he's gone looking for safety. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kaká, looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he was quick to react. He's not got that quite right. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. And this is Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi touches it. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Beckham really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Persib Bandung leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Persib Bandung already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Raul. Kaká. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he skips past his man. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's being shifted off it. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Inzaghi. Lovely pass, and a chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Persib Bandung are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted. Cáceres. Half an hour played now. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Caught offside that time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cáceres. And it's Belletti. Cannavaro. And it's Olmo. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Vieira. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. The message is clear, none shall pass. Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Del Piero. And here's Ronaldinho. And the referee has signalled for half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Persib Bandung looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Gullit. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Inzaghi, and this is Raul, and he's in on goal. He's dealt with that really well. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that?
Belletti to Beckham. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Filippo Inzaghi. He's found a way through. Czech claims comfortable. Gullit. Ronaldinho. Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Varane calmly anticipates. Makaleli. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Marcelo. He's a sharp little ball here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Kaká. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kaká, given the lift of his goal. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution for Persib Bandung. Number 25, Dani Olmo. Number 8, Filippo Inzaghi.
So we have movement on
Number
both
22,
benches.
Kaká.
3-0 and things
Coming
are
off
starting
the
to look awfully
Number
cosy.
5, Dennis Bergkamp.
And
Number
this is
4,
Hullet.
Kylian
Zola.
Mbappe. Number 10, Marco Reus.
Beckham. Probing pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Persib Bandung still have the cards to affect this game. Marcelo making good progress. Zola. Now Yaya Toure.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Zola goes short. Milan awarded another corner. Milan have their second corner now. Zola plays it short. And this is chance for a shot! And no mistake! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet. He's shifting through the gears here. Zola. Del Piero. Kaká. Well, this is surely their last chance. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Belletti. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Cáceres. Here's a man who his teammates can look to. It's Bergkamp!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Vieira. Bergkamp! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a...
That's rather hopeful. And that is doing no harm at all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Persib Bandung can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Oh, great leap!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that
be? Something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what. And
Hello everyone, and welcome
The
to
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Belletti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. Now it's Kaka. Looking to play him in. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Raul. He's having a hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Caceres.
Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Dida.
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dani Olmo makes a move down the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Cafu. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Berbat and Berbatov! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Cafu plays it in.
Good read, needed to be.
Kaka. Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side.
Aguero in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chips it through.
He's on it, can he get away? Spread to the right. Well, the clearance is short.
First Bandung really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only...
Oh, terrible mistake. So, what can they make of this?
Raul chasing after it. And it's Olmo. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Serginho.
Is one whose deliveries we all know about. Serginho.
It's Belletti. Cannavaro.
Could be danger here. There's the shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position.
Rijkaard. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Aguero.
Kaka.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo. Now it's Berbatov. Raul proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There will be 1
He's picked his way through, in towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Persib Bandung, number 20. Dimitar
So right
Berbatov,
back into the action.
number 99.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Lamine Yamal.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Goal scorer for Persib Bandung.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Number
Yeah,
66.
keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Persib Bandung have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Raul. And it's Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serginho. That's an imaginative pass. Inzaghi picks it up out wide. This looks... Chance for a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now he's got space here. Timber makes the interception. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He slings it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution for Persib Bandung. Number
Persib
11.
Bandung have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him
Rijkaard
is
can get it
number
clear.
10, Jude
Rijkaard.
Bellingham.
Bellingham! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
After
Such a
67
well-worked
minutes
finish.
in.
It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Persib Bandung with the lead. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Now it's Inzaghi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Persib Bandung can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Danny Olmo, number 7.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Just about up to 75 minutes. Good ball, good take.
Coming on the field, number 23.
Persib Bandung really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Romario providing an outlet on that flank. Persib Bandung can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's well spotted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Royce. Royce going face-to-face with his great rival. Persib Bandung now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now, can they get him away?
Persib Bandung really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Persib Bandung disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bergkamp has fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Romario.
So all square with almost no time remaining. He leaps for it! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Persib Bandung now on the... And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets a good foot in there. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Gerrard. And it's Hernandez. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Filippo Inzaghi. Played out towards the right wing. That is good alertness. Gerrard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Messi. Gerrard. Kaká. It's a promising position. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising. Kaká! Persib Bandung have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plot. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
There's takes a shot! Oh, it's and again! And that's a tiny finish! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play for him. All about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he finish? And a finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Shot a goal! And he's there to belt it away. And that was struck with genuine force. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Backward it goes. Goes for a shot! Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Habrá 2 minutos
He's
de
a
descuento.
sharp little ball here. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Beckham. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second period is underway. And Dani Olmo. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a cute ball. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Belletti. Beckham. Rijkaard. And he was quick to react.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard. And it's Olmo. Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard. Ferdinand. Now it's Aguero. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Aguero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Has a look and place it forward. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's nice. It's Inzaghi!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And he's there to make the challenge. And here's Aguero. And this is Luis Suarez. It's a threatening ball. Beckham. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. He's having a hit! So, what can they make of this? And here's Aguero. Luis Suarez! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 8. Aguero. El dorsal 10.
Can he finish?
El dorsal 20.
Straight at the keeper.
Dembele really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
El dorsal 24.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's definitely onside. Nice control. Looking for the run. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Olise, and it's Rice. And here's Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice. Romario charging forward, the ball at his feet. Into the last 5 minutes. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Olise. Mbappe with... And the shot! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. Rice. And here's Mbappe. It's Dembele! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Dembele, ready to try one. Dembele! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, he's missed it. Caceres. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Romario. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Royce. Ferdinand. Bergkamp. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did.